Hello, Triplicus. So this week we have to do a rant, and I think I'm gonna just start ranting. I was gonna talk about high school in this rant and what I don't like about that, but then I realized if anyone sees this from my high school, they're not gonna like that, so I'm gonna do a rant about middle school, because all my high school problems seem so small compared to my middle school problems. Middle school sucked for me, and sucks for everyone I've ever talked about middle school. No one seems to like middle school, just because it's terrible. Everyone's at that age where they're just growing and they're just becoming such mean people, and they just reject you, and anything can just get them to reject you. That's what it was like for me, at least. I had a group of friends from elementary school that I was coming into middle school with, because all 3 elementary schools in the district go into the one middle school, and I went from the very small elementary school. There were only 30 kids in my class. It was really small, and I had a group of, 5 or 6 friends, and we did everything together, especially one of the friends who I'm not going to name, but she was my best friend, and if you look back at it now, it doesn't seem like it ever be, because she is one of the most popular kids in school, and I make videos on YouTube about Monopoly. Back then, I was definitely nerdy. I didn't know it then. I wouldn't have, now I call myself a nerd because I'm more comfortable with it, but back then, I was into the computers, I was into learning new things. I always got really excited whenever I got new knowledge. That's still me now. I just like nerdy things, so. But my group of friends didn't like that. Before they could accept it seemed like, but then now they couldn't. It seemed like, it's just like a change in them more than me. I didn't really change, but they did. And they were more interested in clothes and Hannah Montana and whatever was popular and music. And even now, I don't really like music. I don't really like following popular music. It's just not my thing. So I never really liked the cool things. I don't really like celebrity gossip. It's never been my thing. Unless it's from What the Buck, obviously, because he's awesome. But they slowly began to reject me, and it was terrible. First it was little things, like they just shut me up when I started going on a nerdy rant, and later it was like, there was the lunch table at lunch, and I would sit down, they'd be like, no, I'm saving the seat for someone else, and I go sit on the ground next to them, and I'd just sit and eat my lunch, and I was never really happy about it. I was just sad all the time. Just start giving myself a grade each day, like an A or a B or a C, and it didn't even matter if I got 100% in every test that we got back that day. I could still get an F for the day because I'd just cry so much all the time. I was never happy about anything. I just couldn't deal with it. I didn't have any friends at lunch. It was always so sad. And I'd had these friends for 6 years, and now they were just rejecting me for measly popularity, and I don't know, it never really worked out. Eventually I told my mom about it, and she helped me a little bit get through it. But then 7th grade started, and I still didn't have any new friends because they were all in their little cliques, and I couldn't really get into any of the cliques because I didn't really know anybody from the other schools, because I came from the smallest school, and all my old friends were popular, so couldn't really do anything about it. A few months into 7th grade, I did meet a new friend who's still one of my best friends today. She's great, and she helped me get through it and helped me get through everything. And I still kind of defended my old friends. Whenever they were saying my new friends were saying anything mean about them, I'd say no, they were my old friends. I always stuck up for them, but they never stuck up for me. I knew they spread rumors about me because people would look at me weird, and they would ask me if weird things were true, but they just didn't like me. Not my friend that was my best friend, but the other ones in the group. She is still nice to me. She still accepts me. She probably accepted me more than any of the other people in the group. She still stabbed me in the back like everyone else did, but, that's what happens. It's basically my whole middle school, it was so terrible, and none of it mattered. I spent so much time on that schoolwork then. I probably cared way more than I do now about schoolwork. And none of it mattered at all. And it was so easy. The schoolwork was so easy. It was just making friends that was hard. 8th grade was great. The second half of 7th grade and 8th grade, that was great. Except for a little drama for 3 weeks. But there was always drama, it seemed like. I tried to avoid drama at all costs. But then I met my new group of friends. And they're still my friends today. Plus a few more people who we've accepted who came from other schools and couldn't meet anybody. But we're all very nerdy. And we all can talk about nerdy things. And no one will judge me. They all know I make videos on the internet, and they think that's cool. They don't watch my videos necessarily, but sometimes they do. And, they don't reject me for it. like everyone else has. I'm even starting to tell people I don't know that well that I make videos. I'm trying to become more accepting into my YouTube-ness and nerdiness, but it's a slow process, and eventually I'll get back to being expressing who I was. It just, that whole experience in 6th grade made me conceal and hide who I really was inside, and just, I tried to buy the clothes that everyone else had. I tried to do everything. I tried to do everything everyone else did, but it didn't always work. But now I'm more accepting of who I am, and I actually love my life way more now. I am actually such a nerd now, though. People, like, 2 of my friends for my birthday gave me a gift card to Barnes & Noble, and I bought, like, Abundance of Catherines by John Green, and I finished this one. It was great. And Paper Towns. I haven't read it yet, but I'm really excited. And I also bought Travel Monopoly, which is right here. What? Travel Monopoly. And I'm so much happier now than I ever was in middle school. Middle school sucked. Like, the first half of it. And it doesn't matter at all. It's like, now I'm in high school, I have 3 times the amount of work, and I'm actually in classes that I like, though. I mean, you can choose your classes and stuff. I have a group of friends that I like. I can do all these stuff that I like. I mean, I have some troubles, but nothing was as bad as middle school. Middle school was terrible. So tell me about your middle school experience in the comments, and I will see you guys hopefully next Wednesday. I'm sorry this video is late. I just had a lot of family stuff this weekend, and I'm still sick, which is why my voice is weird. And I can always get sick after holidays. It sucks. But yeah, I mean, that's the trouble with it. But yep. Okay. I will see you guys next Wednesday, and Emily, hopefully I will see you tomorrow, I guess. Okay, bye.